Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Hello, my little chicken giblets, and welcome. Bit different today. We're coming out with the man cave. So, I was a gamer back in the day, like a proper gamer, streams and all that kind of stuff. Playing with your pals and that, loved it. So, I've got a pretty decent setup up here in the loft, in the conversion. So, it is literally my floor, it's my man cave. It's very rare I get up here now, but I thought we'll do the video from here, which I think is going to be kind of week 10ish or week 11 or whatever. There's a load of videos coming out at once. I am fucking useless. I do loads of videos, like loads. I record, and then I just delete them. Because it's either just overly negative, or I let slip and fucking say what I'm thinking about a shipper or whatever, and you listen to it back and you're like, oh, fuck. But anyway, the reason young James is on my screen, I've just watched his last video. I'd heard kind of rumourings in one of the WhatsApp groups that James had a bit of hassle. Freddie Fletcher, if you don't know, lovely lad. I personally don't kind of know him yet. I know it sounds daft, we're all in the same groups and that, but he's just a lovely family lad, Gans graph for his family. He's not an arsehole, really genuine kid. And he had someone do a job for him that was basically trying to fucking scam him. If you watch a video, it's ridiculous. But you kind of got to respect the lad, He didn't react how I would react. He took a breath, took his time, thought things through before he reacted, and so kind of hats off to the guy, because I would have been a fucking different response altogether. Watch his video. Absolutely crazy if you haven't seen it. If you have, let us know your thoughts as well, because that's just fucking wrong. Like, you shouldn't have people like that in the CX. Just fucking full stop. They should be binned. If it's just like fucking banter, then fair enough. But fuck me. I think if I've ever put anything extra on, it's in one of the videos that's coming out now. A similar situation where, a shipper had took the piss and that. And all I said was, like, just toss an extra tenner on. You know what I mean? I think if you said that to James, mate, listen, I've had a handball, that way toss us an extra tenner on, he would have went in a heartbeat. I know, but I'll toss you a tenner on. Didn't realise, thanks very much. But this kid was basically fucking scamming him. Watch the video rather than me explain it all. Anyway, last week for me, we'll keep James's beautiful face on, because he's obviously better looking than I am. In fact, we'll go to my comments, because I am fucking useless on that as well. So let's look at my comments. We'll answer them. Paul, where have you gone, mate? Yeah, mate, I'm fucking useless. There's about 3 or 4 videos coming out at once, so I apologise. I didn't want to promise I'm going to get better, because I'm just fucking useless. How much you paying for your liability in goods and transport insurance? I don't know, mate. It's all in a package for me. I just went with a CX recommended insurer for my first year. I didn't have any no claims, bonuses or anything, so I just fucking went for it. Is there money to be made? That's the big question. I'd rather cut out the middleman, just advertise. Yep, you're right. If you can get direct customers, pal, you'll always make money. The CX at the minute is proper tough. You couldn't recommend anybody starting in the winter. I was lucky. I think I started around August, 1st of August, something like that. So it was half decent. The northeast is rough as fuck, so I was half decent anyway. And then I think I've already mentioned about Amric Bates. No videos of late, because reality is kicking in your ears. It's not that easy. I've always said it. I've never said it was that, pal. I think you fucking confused with somebody else, but thanks for the comment. Do you charge £1 a mile, or is it more nowadays? £1 a mile is probably a really good number. I charge more than that for smaller jobs. 18-mile jobs, you can get 40-45 quid sometimes, depending on what it is. So yeah, it's weird. The shorter jobs are the more weird ones. It's not just down to price sometimes. Sometimes it's genuinely how close you are. So, if they've got a customer on the phone to the shipper saying, listen, I need somebody here fucking now, and you're putting a decent price and you're 5 minutes away, you might win the job. Feedback as well. If you've got good feedback, you've got more of a chance of getting the price. I've had shippers ring us and said, yeah, you weren't the cheapest, but you've got good feedback. So think about that. Also, CCS Northeast, they've just started. That's Davy Cuthbertson. So it was the lad I mentioned before, he got his redundancy. he's up and running there with a Luton van. So proper jealous. But the lad's invested, he's worked hard, and he's fucking redundancy after 18 years working in a factory. So good luck to the kid. I've had a couple of chats with him and that he's doing all right. He's fine. He did have a punch on his second day, bless him. But yeah, all good. So that's them answered. Again, apologies. I didn't check this shit all the time. I normally come in, I'm either wrecked or fucking or whatever. So just like I just can't. I want to commit to say I'll do one every Friday or whatever. You didn't know where you're gonna be in that. So last week then, Monday was shit. I got a local job off DTF, 40 quid down to Middlesbrough. And I'm normally happy with that because then I'll just move down to Wetherby, start pick up work from Leeds, and sets me day away. Got fuck all. So that was it, 40 quid. Second day, again, DTF. I'm going to have to start buying them fucking whiskey bottles at Christmas, like. I got a job to Carlisle with a drop-off in Brampton, which is basically on the way. I knew there was no work in Carlisle, but I got a decent rate off the lads. It was literally just a drop and return. I stayed over there. I normally, it's run like that. I'll stay across, have my sandwiches, scan for a wee, fuel again. I'll fuel every opportunity I can if the price is right, even if I'm not empty. Wednesday I had a hospital appointment, so that was like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't start later, and I got a decent run down to Bristol from Gateshead. I think I got 80 pence a mile for that, which is decent for a long run for me. I dropped that off because it was late. So by the time I'd come out the appointments and got set up and that, it was late. I got down there about tea time, so I knew I was stopping out unless I was going to pick something up that was taking us home. I end up stopping in the Midlands. I always kind of head back there because I know there's decent work. I know Bristol's normally good for work, but this is fucking January, so it's rough. And ended up in a hotel. I fucking couldn't find anything like uber cheap. It was like fucking 49 quid still or something. So I was having a proper crisis with myself. But when you're that far down to like drive back home, you fuel, you wear a turn, all the rest of it, sometimes just best staying over. And I've been lucky, I've had work out in the Midlands a lot. So sure enough, the day after, I'm sure a couple of lads in the WhatsApp group. So I was on it, in the morning, I'm sitting there having a coffee and that. I was all ready. I'd been showered and done, just sitting on the fucking chair, the hotel chair. And a few of the lads had mentioned it. There was a job had come up, which is literally back to Gateshead, 5 minutes from me to that. Done work out with there when I went up to Scotland. It's like it does hampers and shit. It was up to that, and it had to be. It was the first thing in the morning. It was probably maybe 8:30 pick up or something if I remember rightly, and it was a run home. So I took it. Might have been a bit later, 9:30. I took that and I didn't even look. I'd rode me luck. I'd get a job back to me fucking doorstep 5 minutes away. So that's it. That'll do me. So I finished that on the. Was that the Thursday? Yeah. So I'd stayed over the Wednesday night, and that was the job back on the Thursday. Okay. A job on Friday morning. I got a job down to Goole, which was fine, decent money. I class that as a busier area, once I'm in Yorkshire. Dropped off, got a job pretty much straight away, 45 quidder for a 20 odd mile run down into Hull from wherever I was. Nice and easy again. It was like 12 boxes of labels, there was something wrong with them. Dropped that off. And then I was heading back. It was a Friday, so I just started to head back towards home, as in that's the direction I've put my kind of nose in to head back up the road. And I got a job. I've done a bit of work for them, Ultimate Express, out of a train yard, Bombardier. And that's on my van now, so it's been on for the weekend. That's getting dropped off on Monday morning, so I couldn't have asked for any more than that. It was like fucking fantastic. To get that circle and get back home again was mint. So I was over the moon. So I've got that drop off in the morning, then we'll start our week again. The weekend's been quiet. I've always got the feed on. It has been quiet, so hopefully Monday morning's decent. But yeah, so that's us. That was last week. Again, kind of my thoughts are with James. When you watch that video, it's a bit upsetting, like, especially, didn't get us wrong, if you're a fucking bell end yourself and you fetch that onto yourself, great, but that kid's a fucking lovely, lovely lad, so genuinely feel sorry for the kid. I hope he gets sorted. But that's it. I think you're all up to speed. Let us know if this format doesn't fucking offend you, because I can do it probably a bit more often by doing it from the house rather than from the van when I remember and things like that. Yeah, let us know. So that's it. I shall catch you on the next one, and there's probably about 3 or 4 videos going to be dumped out all at once. Auf Wiedersehen, pet.